What is up, boys? We are back with a trade recap. We're going to be going over this day on the charts. It was low-key kind of crazy. We're going to explain some things that were a little confusing, go through some trades that probably some people took, and go through the trades that I took. So before we get into it, please like, subscribe, help me grow my channel so I can reach these videos out to more people, help more people, and just network with you guys. And yeah. Guys, feel free to leave comments too. Leave the trades that you took. I love getting feedback from you guys. I have a few people that reach out to me on Instagram and they DM me their trades every day, and I tell them like, yeah, bro, that was a good trade. Like, good for you. Sometimes we take the same trades and like, I definitely teach them some stuff over time. And yeah, it's all free, so why not? And if you guys want to join the Discord and the link isn't working, I keep replacing it in the bio. Don't worry about it. Just DM me on any social or comment on the video Discord, and I'll send it to you for completely free. Alright, let's get right into it. I want to see if we can go through the bar replay mode on TradingView. So let's go into here because I do have the plan. Let's see if I have bar replay, if I'm able to do it. Am I? I'm gonna swing this thing up here. Chat, how do I get to it? Bar replay mode, bar replay mode. Maybe we'll just do it. We'll figure that out another time. So this is on NQ here. Off of market open, so this is all the stuff I have marked out. Off of market open, we shoot up, we take out this low. There's like this 1 minute inverse that you could enter on, which was kind of valid, but the only reason I didn't is because I don't have enough time and data back tested a pre-market to be confident enough to take that trade, even though we had such good draws to the downside. But I feel like we did not need to go down anymore, but seeming how we leave these draws, I think we might come down to here now that we are coming down now. Come back down into maybe this 15 or 5 minute gap at the bottom. Yeah, this one right here. And this will be support for it. Hopefully that holds because I don't want to see us go down all the way to taking these lows. But anyways, if you guys took a look at the charts over here on like the 1 hour, this was just so obvious that we were going to come down. Like, obviously we opened up with this huge new week opening gap. Yes, this is a very strong draw, but we took this low, retraced, started going back down. It's very obvious that we're going to take out this LRL into this very discounted gap, which is also a 4 hour gap. There's also one underneath, which is why I'm thinking we might soup this low, because we haven't tapped this gap yet. So we are not necessarily bullish on the day, not necessarily bearish. We're just going to see where price goes because we're in the middle of a range after hitting a point that we're expecting to react off. We got that reaction back up, and we are now at these, before market opened, we were seeing if this 15-minute gap was going to respect, and that was pretty much my condition. I was watching how we were going to play off this 15-minute gap. We rejected down at first, and then also the 4 hour was something to pay attention. It was very hard to tell where we were going to close, if we were going to inverse this small 4 hour gap or if we were going to respect it and go down. And the way we closed was pretty sus, and we came up, manipulated some of the highs but not all of them, and didn't get an SMT. So it's kind of likely that we just respected this gap and went down. But so here's what happened. As you guys can see, we shot up. I'm sure you guys saw that in the market today. We came back down. A lot of people entered this short, but I just wasn't ready to take shorts because we were of that reaction we had up. We didn't really close above anything to keep going. Like, if we're going to move up, I want to see these price points hit without us coming down. Like, we're taking this high. I want to see us come down, find support in here, and continue up. And this is what happened. We opened up a 5 minute gap, And this is another 5-minute gap down here that I was looking to possibly get hit and then still go up and look for longs. But I'm going to mark this out right here. This is a 5-minute gap. Boom. So we got this 5-minute gap right here that we tapped all the way into. Like that. 5-minute. I'll go on to the 30 seconds so it's a little easier to see. So the 30 second shows us, this is the 5-minute gap. What happens after we come down, 5-minute gap, we also take out this low, which doesn't mean much, but we do take it out. Almost like swooping a low. We come straight back up with a very, very good inverse. It takes 2 candles to do. Or no, it took 1. Yeah, it took 1. So we got into a 5-minute gap here. Let's delete some of this stuff. Into a 5-minute gap. Come back up. This inversion right here. And by the way, this is the first presented fair value gap, so the fact that it did hold us from going lower underneath it was a very good sign too. So we're going to get rid of that. We'll mark out the inverse right here. Boom. And this was obviously going to be our break even. And first internal high. And as far as a take profit, I was ready to take some off when we took this high. But I was also looking to hold up to these highs up here because I thought we really lacked volume today. I think if we had more volume, we would have came up, manipulated this high, and still probably came down. But yeah. So that was the trade that I took. As you guys can see, we hit our break even. It looks like we're about to go hit TP. I thought it was going to be a banger. Entered like right here. Stop on the bottom of the 30-second close, which was right here, I remember. And we did not end up securing any profits from here. This would have been like a 1-to-1. I was going to hold it for a little bit higher. So I was hoping to get like around 1 to 1.5 or 1 to 1.5, 1.5 R on this. But we didn't. It was a break even, much better than a loss, so we're not mad about that. And then what happens, we come down here, we get this inverse down, which was, you were able to see on the 2-minute, and I also think the 3-minute. No, yeah, 2-minute. And this I thought might deliver us down to the 5-minute. But this was slow, very crappy delivery down, like we're going up and down. It's like we're obviously stuck in a range here. This is not what you guys want to be trading. Like, it's very obvious, like when you look at the market enough, you guys are going to realize times like this, it's so obvious when to not trade. Like right here, we are stuck on this trend line. Doesn't really mean anything, but it's there. We're having a hard time breaking it. Right here, we were still kind of stuck in this trend line. Even though we broke above it, came down, found new support, supported this trend line, and then came up, broke this high, and we inverse this leg down. So this is like PDI down to unfilled 5-minute. But like the way that price action's moving is just not ideal to take a trade in. Like you would have gotten break even. Would you have? Yeah, I think you would have gotten break even because there's an internal low in here. Anyways, we come down, we get close to, it really makes me think that we're going to soup out this low, maybe tap into the 5-minute gap, and then get an inverse up, breaking this trend line up to the upside. But what happens is we open up a 15-minute gap, which trumps the 5-minute gap, and we get a kind of a fake out play. There's not really a real reason that this didn't hit. This one right here could have entered on the 30-second too. Just the fact is that we are still like supporting a trend line here. We didn't really take out any lows. We took this one out, which was decent. But yeah, this is inside the 15-minute gap. We got this inverse. This trade failed, and you can kind of tell like how we went for the inverse. Like it took 1, 2, 3, 4 candles to do. That's not what we want. We want something like this, even though this isn't an inverse. This would be a 30-second CISD, but we soup out this low inside the 15-minute gap, which is nice. We still have these lows right here, so I was not ready to take long. I want to see the rest of this trend line manipulated before we go up to take here, but apparently it was enough. We get this 30-second CISD, and we go right up to these relative equal highs that we left right here. So this was like kind of a pattern trade, kind of not really. There's the CISD, would have been a good trade. And at that point, it's like 10:30. There's nothing really else to look for. We come up, take this like intermediate term high level, which is a good level, but I would not take this 30-second down. There's not really a good draw down there. Like we have unfilled 5-minute gap, but like that's just like a gamble in my eyes. And then we kind of just ranged up and down, and you guys can see how this was just not the best day to trade. Like when you can see trend lines very easily, this is when trading should not be forced. If you see a good setup, take it. But like you should not be seeing this many trend lines on a normal day. Like day with good price action, we are taking highs, making newer highs, taking lows, making newer lows, stuff like that. Now I think we're just going to trickle down, either find support down here, take out this low into this new 4-hour, and then go up, or we're going to keep going down. So who knows? But that's going to be it for today. Yeah, leave a like, subscribe, please. We just hit 200 subscribers. I would super appreciate it if you guys added to the count. I'm trying to reach 500 so we can get YouTube ad revenue, so I can do giveaways for you guys and stuff. I tried to announce that on TikTok, but they banned the video because I tried to like promote. But anyways, God bless, and I hope you guys have a good day. Peace. Oh wait, we actually did make like $300 on the other XFA scalping winning day on the alpha. So technically we're up $300 today. I'll probably put that in the title. Clickbait. Yeah, I know. All right. Peace.